Hello, and welcome to a tier list ranking of all the Mystery Case Files Madame Fate Carnies. And this was requested in a comment left by YouTuber Gilbert Normando on my Prime Suspect tier list. So now I'm finally getting around to doing it. And also, this will be just based on what they're like in Madame Fate, not what the Carnies are like in, for example, Fate's Carnival or Rewind. So, first up is Armando the Ringmaster. Now, judging from the Ringmaster's tent, he likes having a fish tank and he likes fishing with a tackle box. But that's pretty much all there is. He gets poisoned, presumably by Madame Fate, but it's not really that interesting of a death or anything. So I'll put him in C tier. I would put him in B tier if he had an actual hidden object scene where you visited him. But since he doesn't, he'll be going there. Art the Carney. Now, even though he's a lot worse looking than he was in Prime Suspects, I still think he's pretty cool. I really like the joke that he's such an addict he smokes way too many cigarettes, several packs worth at once. And he'll go in A tier. Just because I also like the background and aesthetic of his hidden object scene. Bianca the Daredevil Diva. She's alright. Her scene's fine. It isn't very, nothing really bad about it. Nothing really super great about it either. And as for her and her death, it's fitting, but just not very good either. So she gets B tier. Dante the Tattooed Man. Now, I think he's just really weird with his forked tongue and blue flames and everything. And it doesn't help that he only shows up once, so he isn't very frequent. And also his death, getting hung by his tongue, that doesn't really have anything to do with him being a tattooed man. You'd think the death would be something oh, he got a tattoo on his eyes. So he's a C tier too. Dr. Goodwell Medicine Man. I really like Dr. Goodwell. He seems like his Carney scene is nice and bright and sunny. He seems like a pretty cool guy to hang out with. And he insists on using real snakes for his snake oil, which is very admirable. And he also has so much money, you could probably pickpocket him pretty easily too. The only downside to him is he has a pill stuck in his nose, which is kind of weird. But anyway, he's a pretty solid guy. Now, Fabiano, the world's strongest man, obviously is S at the very top of S tier. My profile picture for years has been Fabiano. I like his, like, suave look to him. I like that he's so cocky, he has a tattoo of the married woman who he's seducing to cheat on her husband on his arm, and just doesn't care. And someday I hope to have as much muscles as Fabiano. I really like the look of his scene. I like that he apparently has a pet, like, dog, who also he puts in a muscle shirt and probably trains with. Just great guy. Franco the Excessive. Oof. He's Madame Fate's son, which is pretty interesting. I don't like that his hidden object scene is just reusing the clown's trailer scene, but just put him over it. I think his death, where he was so hungry he literally ate a horse, is really funny. And I'd say solid B spot for him. Also, he's one of Madame Fate's sons, which is also pretty interesting. Alright. Now, on to Lance the Sword Swallower. Now, I really like the theming of Lance's scene, like how it's all, or mostly, the objects you have to find are like sharp, which really fits in well with his persona. I think it's pretty like a nice looking scene, and should definitely appear more than just once. Lucy the Bearded Beauty. Right down to D tier. I'm sorry. Her scene's okay. It's just she has the stupid 6 to win word puzzle, which I really don't like. And she appears 4 times when someone cool like Fabiano or Lance didn't even get a second appearance in the game. She's apparently too dumb to even know how to shave herself, so right in D tier. But I don't think she's as bad as the acrobats, who were just forgettable and don't even have their own scene, and don't even have that interesting of a death. Like, oh, they're acrobats, they fell to their death. How predictable. Like, it's kind of predictable that Lance died from swallowing the sword, but at least there it's like the subtlety of Madame Fate being the one to swap the swords out. But the Tans have none of that. And they don't even have their supplemental scene, like the ringmaster had his tent, the tattooed man has a tattoo parlor, Franco has the pie eating contest. They have none of that. And so they just go right into D tier. Now, Marlena the Mermaid. She's okay. I like her scene. It's kinda weird how, like, all her objects are in groups of 15 compared to, like, none of the other carnies have that many. Well, Franco does, but at least Franco's got, like, changing text for some of the items to make it more interesting. I don't really get her death. Like, she apparently gets caught in a net, so like someone was fishing for her, and so I guess she drowns. Pretty weird. But the weirdest thing of all is somehow she saw fit to marry Dante the Tattooed Man. And actually, for that indiscretion, she gets C tier. Like, what possibly could she have seen in him? But she saw fit to cheat on him with the far better man of Fabiano. So I guess move her back up to B tier. Because she does have some good judgment, I guess. Alright, Puddles the Clown. He's a drunk clown. That's kinda funny. He blows his brains out live on stage, apparently, and while he's performing. So that would be really interesting. That's like a cool death. That's all I really gotta say about him. Tabitha the Lion Tamer. I like that she, is really able to handle herself well, and she doesn't care that she gets super scratched up from the lions. And also, she has a very legitimate motive to want Madame Fate dead, because Madame Fate did poison her favorite lion. So, I'm gonna put her in A tier. I really like the look of her hidden object scene too inside the carnival tent, and really wish she showed up more than once. The Amazing Larry. He shows up 4 times like Lucy, but unlike Lucy, he has more interesting puzzles to unlock his scenes. And also he has a rabbit, which is automatic bonus points for that. I'm kind of conflicted on whether I put him low B or high C. I guess high C, because even though his scene's a lot cooler in my opinion than Lucy's, and he has the cute rabbit that covers his eyes when he saws himself in half. He still appears 4 times when his slot could have been given to someone more deserving of a spot. And now for Twyla Twangle Contortionist. She is not very good. She's forgettable, like the Tans. Has a slightly better death scene than him, but her background in her artwork is just the Kitty Carnival reused, where at least the Tans had their own unique background. So she gets low D. And that should do it for my tier list. Links in the description if you want to make your own. Like and subscribe if you want. and I'll see you next time when I start the Let's Play of Madame Fate. So look forward to that. Bye.